Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Jacksonville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your Monday morning newscast for February 2nd. A downtown Jacksonville congregation is stepping into the national immigration debate. St. John's Episcopal Cathedral spent 6 months hosting workshops on U.S. immigration, culminating in a proposal that aims to balance compassion and policy reform. Their plan includes pathways to legal status for undocumented immigrants with clean records, stronger border enforcement, and an expanded employer-driven visa system. Dean Kate Moorhead Carroll and parishioners met last week with U.S. Representative John Rutherford to present their ideas. While uncertain if it will gain traction in Congress, church leaders say the moment calls for pragmatic compassion. Read Mark Wood's column in the Times-Union. 3 cases of measles have been reported in Northeast Florida this year, part of a statewide uptick that's raised alarms among public health officials. 2 children from the same Jacksonville household were hospitalized earlier this month, and a 3rd case was confirmed in St. Johns County. Pediatricians, including Wolfson Children's Hospital's Dr. Mark Toney, say the rise reflects declining vaccination rates, which have dropped to under 89% statewide for kindergartners. A bill advancing in the Florida legislature would allow broader exemptions from vaccine mandates, intensifying the debate over public health and parental rights. Read more about this at Jacksonville Today. Governor DeSantis has appointed 3 new members to the Jacksonville Transportation Authority Board, continuing his influence over the agency. The new appointees are Alan Hopkins, an economic strategist and consultant, Maldine Salter, a business development leader, and Jonathan Daniel Valancourt, a construction executive and event venue owner. DeSantis also reappointed Max Glober, a marketing executive at First Coast Energy. With 4 of the 7 seats under the governor's control, the remaining 3 members are appointed by Jacksonville's mayor and confirmed by city council. Read more about this at Florida Politics. Jacksonville-based Fanatics is expanding beyond sportswear into prediction markets, a rapidly growing financial platform where users trade contracts on outcomes ranging from elections to Super Bowl wardrobe choices. Its new Fanatics markets launched in 24 states, including Florida, where it's already seeing strong user engagement. COO Scott McClintock says Florida alone accounts for nearly a third of the platform's volume. Unlike traditional sportsbooks, Fanatics positions its offerings as a trading tool for hedging and speculation. The U.S. market surged to over $13 billion in 2025, drawing increased regulatory scrutiny. Read more about this in the Business Journal. And one of the oldest buildings at the Maxwell House complex in downtown Jacksonville has been demolished. The 1926 warehouse at 735 East Bay Street was deemed structurally unsound and not historically protected, according to Kraft Heinz and city officials. A demolition permit was issued last October with plans to grass the site for a future employee rest area. Local preservation advocates expressed frustration at the loss of a prominent century-old structure, calling for more public engagement before such demolitions occur. You can read more about this at the Jacksonville Daily Record. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeupjax.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupjaxfl. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Jacksonville.